Hi guys, this is Radhika here again. I know I'm on fire today. This video is actually about what comes after you go gray rock or you go no contact. Um, so this kind of differs in various situations, and there is no one particular situation that will fit everything. But let me just tell you things from my perspective. So in my case, I am gray rock. I am very much minimal contact, like almost no contact. And I know everyone in the narcissistic clan hates me, or I mean, they definitely don't wish good for me. But it is also true that it is very difficult for me to maintain the relationships that I want to maintain by not staying in touch with the narcissist. Like, I'm not in touch with them, but they do come and visit and they do stay. And so, what happens is a lot of times no contact is the right thing. And a lot of you must be no contact, as in you don't even see the narcissist. That's what it I mean, if we were to have free will and if everything was to work out, of course, I think the first thing we would want is no one should be a narcissist and we all live in peace and harmony. But that's not the case. So when you find out about narcissists, there is this thought that I don't ever want to see them again. I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want to see them again. I want nothing to do with them. And we all have been there and we all feel it with our entire body. Like we feel like we are energetically getting repelled from this situation, that I don't want to be near it. But then again, we have this human body and we have this society that we live in, and we also have love probably for the person who is related to the narcissist. So what do you do? There are so many tricky situations in life. Sometimes you will be dependent on a narcissist because you have not made a career, or you have nowhere else to go. Even financially, you do not have any support. So it's a bad situation. I mean, the most productive thing for anyone is to be free of narcissism, be free of the narcissist. But I also recognize that is not always possible for everyone. So, so yes, no contact is great. Gray rock is great. Um, it also has a negative aspect though. So the first time you learn about narcissism and how it is affecting you, and if you are getting affected in a very big way and your mind, body, spirit is telling you to get away from that situation, you should get away from it. But I have also seen that after you get away from it, you have to heal. You have to heal and you have to become you are already very, very strong because you have faced those situations, but you have to become bulletproof. You have to get like that song Titanium. You have to get like a titanium coating around you and around the people that you love, so that this negativity doesn't enter you guys, doesn't enter your relationship again. And I see a lot of people I've seen in my life also, they will escape this situation, but then one of two things will happen. One thing is they will keep escaping such situations, they will keep escaping it, and then what will happen is these situations keep repeating in your life. Like, you will see a narcissist at work, you might see a narcissist somewhere in your child's school, or your boss might be a narcissist, and you will basically life will keep presenting these situations to you, because life is trying to tell you something from this. It's trying to make it's trying to help you to grow in a way. And so I see people who just keep avoiding such situations, and after a point they become scared. They start getting scared of meeting new people, of opening up to new people, of talking to new people. And the second thing that happens is, maybe you escape such a situation, but you realize that I cannot always escape this situation. So you go back to it and you fall back into the same old patterns. So if you used to self doubt when you were with the narcissist, you will self doubt again with the same narcissist or with other such people, other narcissistic people. You will start self doubting again. If you used to get angry or triggered, you will again get angry and triggered. If you basically, if you fight and shout, you will again fight and shout. And basically, if you recognize that all of these behaviors is not productive to you, then what you want to do is, basically, the ideal situation is you go no contact. Okay, you go Grayrock, you learn about narcissism, you heal yourself, and then you recognize the fact that life is always going to give you narcissists. Maybe they will be in your family, or they might be in your work, or they might be somewhere else. But I'm not saying you have to go back to the narcissist. I'm not saying you have to uh, test yourself that way. What I'm trying to tell you is that if there was a malignant narcissist in your family that you don't want to see, don't see them. All I'm saying is, for yourself, for you to grow, you will have to heal yourself. And you will also have to, after healing, you will have to take the next step, is that when I go out again in life, and life is going to be long, hopefully for all of us, and very happy, but we will have people who are narcissists show up in our life again. So, how are we going to deal with them? Do we fall back to the same patterns, or do we fall back to the other case where we just don't meet people and we become like, like kind of like a hobbit? So, yeah, so at some point we will have to go back and we will have to face people. And at that point, the best thing to do is to make yourself so strong, like a peaceful warrior. You have to be at peace inside yourself, but you have to be like a firm rock, like a strong tree with your roots so deep down in the earth that it doesn't matter. 10 narcissists can come and go, but you are going to stand there firm as a tree, and you are going to spread your branches and bear fruit, and you are going to do all the good things that you want to do in life. And the narcissists are just going to be irrelevant in your life. All the narcissists, you see it, you recognize it, you let it go. So it'll I just hope everyone who has been termed as a black sheep, who has been termed as a scapegoat, or whoever is told you are not good enough, they find that strength within them to understand that, okay, I had this narcissistic encounter, but that says nothing about me. And also, it doesn't say anything about the world. This world is for me to explore. And there is a possibility I might find other narcissists, even the narcissists in my life who have triggered me and who have given me a lot of pain might reappear in my life, in my space. But my mental space, my energy space, is my domain. It's mine. And only people who I let in are going to come in here. So when you have that kind of a strength, it doesn't have to be a shouting strength. You just have to know it. You just have to know it and own it by yourself. And then when you do that, you can go past the no contact. if you want to, with your narcissist, or I'm saying in general with the world, you can give up the hatred on the narcissist and you can say, you know what, just bring it on. I'm strong now, and your negativity is not going to get anywhere into my energy. I am going to be this positive, radiating light that I have always been. And when you get into that kind of like owning mode, like you own yourself, you know yourself, then you will feel very empowered. And I do not mean you, I don't want you to like go back to the narcissist and test yourself because don't do that. But all I'm saying is let life flow. Sometimes the narcissist might come back, sometimes they might call you, sometimes some things will happen, so try to avoid it as much as possible. If they call, don't answer their call. But there will be times when you might have to talk to them. If you do, just say hi, how has it been? And be aware, own yourself. Don't open up your energy for them to come into it again. Don't open it up. Keep it strong. But don't keep it closed for everyone in the world, because a lot of times that's what happens. We lose trust in the world, and that's a bad thing, right? Because there are so many good things in the world and so many things for us to experience, and we kind of go into that negative mindset where we feel that everything is out there to get you. And yeah, so we should not do that. And so after no contact, there should be like an empowerment phase, that I am empowered now. Now I know who I am, and I don't care now. I'm not afraid of anyone or anything in this world. I know how to control my energy. I know how to control my emotions. I know how to control my inner space, and no one can enter it. So, yeah, that was this video. I wish you all a lot of love and a lot of light. Thanks. Bye.